Hey traders, TJ Watkins here. It is March 24th, Monday, when I am recording this, and this is your free video. Wanted to let you guys know that I have a free webinar coming up this Wednesday, the 26th. Going to be talking about how I do both swing trades and day trades. The day trades are 0 DTE for the SPX. We've also actually put on just a few regular 30-day swing trades with options on the SPX. I'll kind of show you what that looks like. And then, given that the market was doing so well at the end of 2024, I wanted to show you guys that this is what we're going to be talking about. This is what the presentation is going to be, that how I was able to double, more than double, a stock trading account. This is stock only, not even the 0 DT day trading stuff. Started at 25,000. I got to 50,000 in December. That was doubling it. And then I think it was, up probably, I think it was 140% at 64,000 by the end of December. Then, of course, the market started to fall apart. And now we know that we had a 10% correction, all that kind of stuff. So wanted to show you what these trades looked like in order to get this up here. So remember, sign up for this. It's free. It's this Wednesday. It's going to be simplertrading.com/duel. And part of the way that we're getting this is through using some leveraged ETFs. So since I trade stock with these accounts, of course I like leverage, but I like to do it with these leveraged ETFs. TSLL is one of them. This is a Tesla leveraged ETF. And so, for example, something like this, we were able to perfectly call the bottom on this major pullback that the market had. So we got in on this one, I think a couple weeks ago, basically right there, held through a bit of a double bottom in through there. But if we go from where we are here to here, I mean, we are up over 34% already on this move. We just had to be a little bit patient. But you can see we have a very nice Moxie price trigger right there. We had a overall double bottom on this, so that was fantastic. And then we also have been trading things like FNGA, which helped kind of tell me what the bottom was for the market using some volume. I'll be talking about that in the presentation. And we actually went in here and things were looking pretty good. Had to be patient with it. Again, this market took some time to hammer out the lows, but there you can see right in there that is our Moxie price trigger. And it was actually, we got that I think a day or two before the SPX got its Moxie price trigger. And so these were the things that, going into the weekend, for those of you who don't know, if you guys want to check out Profit Pilot YouTube, that I put this out over the weekend and said, hey, I think things are looking okay. The way that Friday closed looks pretty good. There's our Moxie price trigger on Friday. And you can see that we actually bounced off of, or pulled back into, and then bounced off of an uptrending hourly 50, and that was perfect. Now, we did have some news, a little bit of less bad tariff news, stuff like that. So the market was ready and looking for something to help trigger it, and I think that tariff news kind of helped set it up, and that's why we got a big news for today. My first target has been the daily 21. That's been accomplished, and now I'm looking for something closer to the hourly 200. Ultimately, I'm wondering if we can get back up to the daily 50, but I don't think we're going to get there in a straight line. I'm kind of thinking we get up into here, maybe we do something like this, and then we'll see if we can get up into that area. I'm still cautious about the market needing a longer prolonged move like this. I'm not sure that this low is just it. I don't think we're going to do this and then we start going up like this. I'm a little bit concerned that we come down here, we come up here eventually, and we might need to legitimately retest this low area, and it might take more time than we think it will. So I'm being still cautious in through here. I'm not saying, hey, go buy the dip and hold the dip. It's really the big thing, the difference out there. But then we have other names that we saw these doing very, very well. They held up very well even when the market was moving down. And so something like Root, we took our first trade here at about $140. We added to the trade at $148. And that move, as of right now, is up 27%. So really, really nice trades in through here. We kind of pulled back from everything. Remember, we went to cash when the market started to roll over, so we had lots of dry powder to work with, and we took on some names like this, where basically you can see we got the Moxie price trigger, same thing that we're looking for, and then perfectly right there, price tested the hourly 50, and again held the hourly 50, and then moved up. And these are the moves of how I was able to more than double that stock trading account. And then we had something like Genie, same kind of deal. We were actually in and out of this one. So we had been loading up on a position in through here, and everything was looking great until the market decided to roll over and die. So it was actually a little bit surprising that the market did this 10% correction, because there are a lot of names that were looking really, really fantastic. So we went to cash right there, and you can see it came down a little bit lower. And then look at that, had earnings, popped up on earnings. I'm like, oh, this is looking pretty good. So we started building a position right in through here. You can see it actually held the daily chart pretty well. We got the daily Moxie price trigger. We had a lot of volume that came into this thing. And now you can see this thing is now just screaming since the market has demonstrated that it's done going down. So that's up 17%. And now that the market's starting to turn around, we're finding some more names. In fact, we just got into 3 more names today. And overall, I'm seeing that this is looking pretty good. Again, kind of keep things short term. Yes, something like this clearly looks great overall. It's just been waiting for the market to stop going down. So that was kind of some easy trades for us. And then if we look at the UVIX, this was another clue to tell me that the market was done going down, because we started seeing some divergences on this. In fact, you could see the UVX perfectly ran into its daily 200 and came right back down to where I thought it was. For those of you in the Moxie room and know the Moxie system, there's your 5250, just absolutely perfect as far as the UVIX. And it's knowing these patterns ahead of time that helped me figure out how the market's going to move and to start basically getting into the market long when I can see that the UVIX, which is the VIX, was running into resistance based on these common Moxie patterns that I teach everybody every day and how I work with the market. You can even see here, we started to break down on the 15-minute time frame, and you can see that the Moxie indicator changed character on the 15-minute time frame as well. And that's another thing that helped me pinpoint the low of the market on this and start to figure out that we needed to actually start loading up on some stuff to the upside. So yeah, I'm happy about this. I'll show you one more thing since I figured this ticker, a lot of people know about it. It's TEM. It's the other Nancy Pelosi type stock. And granted, I went away for the weekend. I had a bachelor party I had to go to. And so I was telling my Moxie crew on Friday, I said, hey, I think the market's looking all right. Here's another name if you guys are interested in trading it right there. See how price was starting to hold that hourly 50. I know the Moxie indicator is a little bit late. That's why I was saying that this is just a trade. I don't know if it's a like buy and hold type position, but I do think that this name is looking interesting. I don't want to chase it here. I do have parameters for what I'm going to be looking for later when we can kind of get the next pullback on it. And then I'd be willing to get into it for a longer term swing trade if the market still looks pretty decent. But this is definitely one to watch for. And we had a very, very clean setup that I teach all the time. So anyway, remember to sign up for the free webinar that we're going to be doing on Wednesday, just 2 days from today. I'm going to be talking to you guys about all of this, how this market got pulled back hard, what we're going to be in for, kind of where I see things going, how we're making these trades, the exact execution on them, and then going from there. So looking forward to seeing you guys in just a couple days, and you guys take care, and we'll see you later. Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.